Hello everyone. It's a bit later than I would have liked, but nonetheless, I'm going to make good on the promise to record twice today. By the way, I've noticed something else that the events of this network crisis predicted somewhat eerily. It's that the algorithmic structure of our internet society picks up on the worst of humanity, just as Ida did. You two are meant to be one. It won't work if either of you was gone. That's some Steven Universe shit right there.
I relayed Bo's feelings. Now, Saku, you need to try and understand. Really think about it, Saku.
Connection issues? Curious. I should probably learn more on the community forum. Oh, it's just quest advice. Big poofy hair? Talking about Negimaru, maybe? Dandyism. I see. Taihaku. Kazubolo. Cool comic book. The blacks, the gradation, they're right. To me it looks distinctly Yu Yu Hakusho. But yeah, the way that the algorithms are putting together stuff like the disturbing videos that are the subject of Elsagate, that's totally what Ida is doing in this game. It's so eerie how they predicted that. holographic. Ah, that takes me back. Yep. Even the static of the background. That particular background pattern that's all staticky. I recall that a lot of 90s anime used to filter light through that pattern on their cell to make something shimmery, like say the heat shimmer of a sunset, or a sunset on the water. It was a very pretty effect, and I don't see it used anymore because of the switch to digital animation. I really wish it would make a comeback. I'll try and post what it is that I'm talking about. But yeah, I'd like to see that again.
I thought we'd beaten Ida, but Shino and Alcade are still unconscious. Could it be there's some cause besides Ida? Zelkova told us that the seeds of danger were still here. What did he mean? Adelie, if you hadn't been there, there's no way I would have ever been able to fight Ovan. Thank you, Adelie. Serious. It looks like you made it back to the real world. But Alcade and Shino... Who gave us the prophecy? Who? Or perhaps, what? It looks like the rebirth has gotten the CC Corp people fighting amongst themselves. I don't think Yada and Pai are going to be able to rest for quite a while.
Ovan is a scapegoat. That's really tragic.
But I wonder, what happened to Ovan in the real world?
Yep.
It looks like the world's been damaged in a lot of places. Maybe the rebirth also had something to do with that. We haven't had any reports of Ida being detected anywhere in the world since the rebirth. I guess that means it's finally over. But, Ovan, is this really what you wanted?
One new email? Morg Barrow?
Something he has to tell me. I wonder what it is. Anyway, let's go see Yada. He's over at the...
This is the calm before the storm. Whenever shadow was mentioned...
Yada's calling me. I should head to Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark by myself.
Kubia has been described as the shadow of the Bracelet of Twilight. As Jun Banshoya said, he sabotaged the RA plan out of fear that Kubia would emerge again. I suspect that that's what's at the heart of all this. All of these unfinished, unclean ends. They've been dirtied by Kubia. Angels.
Yada.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yada, what did you mean by what you said in that email?
Look below you.
Huh? What the?
Holy shit, it is. It is Kubia.
See it?
Yada, what is that?
I've found several areas in the world exhibiting the same phenomenon. Furthermore, this is something completely different from the Ida phenomenon.
It's not Ida? Then what is it?
I believe it is an anti-existence.
Anti-existence?
Do you remember Fidel's prophecy, Haseo?
Prophecy?
If this is the giant shadow, then this is the anti-existence of rebirth.
Anti-existence?
It is the shadow of the Morgana factor. In other words, of we epitaph users. Use of a power that was not meant to exist created anomalies in the data. And the light of the rebirth created this as its shadow. Yes. Its name is Kubia.
Kubia?
The bitter legacy left to us by Ovan. If the effects resulting from the rebirth were spread throughout the entire network, then Kubia will also spread, not just throughout the world, but the entire network as well. The true destruction is now beginning. The true apocalypse.
Wait a minute, what about Alcade? Their consciousnesses are probably still in the world.
I will take responsibility for what I've done in the past. Once, 7 years ago, when the world and the real world were in danger, I was indeed on the battlefield.
As wise men.
7 years ago? You mean the second network crisis?
The anti-existence Kubia was present then as well.
You mean this monster's shown up before?
Ovan eliminated Ida at the cost of his life. He cured the Lost Ones and protected the world. Now, let me protect it with my life as well. Surely that would fulfill his dying wish.
Looks like you're finally saying what you mean.
I will not allow the world to be destroyed.
Yep.
Alcade and Shino's consciousnesses are still wandering in the world. They won't be destroyed. I'll protect them with my life.
There's quite a bit of fallout that has to be cleaned up. Chiefly Kubia. Before I log out, I would like to store a few of my things. Spartan selection.
It looks like he got through to her. Saku, Bo, I'm happy for you both. Shino and Alcade's consciousnesses are still wandering lost in the world. We've got to put a stop to this network crisis right away. Aina. Ovan's little sister? So she's woken up. That's good. She's at Sigma Incensed World's buildup.
Got a lot of bonding to do amongst my comrades.
According to an ongoing investigation by the Network Administration Bureau, frequent network troubles that have been plaguing computer systems worldwide recently have been linked to a new computer virus. Based on this, police headquarters, with the help of the ICPO, have issued an international warrant for Masato Indu, the creator of the virus. The police expect to have Mr. Indu in custody shortly.
That's just scummy.
Salvador Ihara's Online Jack! In our desperate mission to save the 6 missing school children, the tireless Online Jack investigative team has closed in on CyberConnect's number 4 lab.
This is an exact mirror of the
So the
last
children who have been
episode,
infected by some
Liminality.
unknown entity in the world all have doll syndrome?
That's right, some became just like Uike Toru, a leader able to control others with doll syndrome. Others just became followers.
If the children are here, we should call the police.
The police won't act unless we can find out who's behind this.
Excellent. I asked a hacker friend of mine for a little backup on this one.
Hacker?
I haven't been looking for your students just out of my own curiosity. I'm due because I want to save them. And if I lose my job in the process of that, then so be it.
Yeah. This is like
CyberConnect had a
Liminality
division
meets
for
with,
doll syndrome cases that operated in
Canon
complete
camera.
secrecy.
So the company knew about the risks of the online game?
They observed all the patients to help cover it up.
Looks like nobody's here.
The lab was officially closed quite some time ago. But since it was designed for superconductor research, it contains countermeasures against magnetism.
So even if the children released their strange power, they would be able to contain it.
I release the great power!
This is...
About a week or two old, I'd say. They've been... Oh, this is the world!
So this was recorded just as Koban released the rebirth.
Let go of me immediately!
I don't take orders from thieves.
I don't understand what happened.
They got busted. Oh well. So, they're finally getting canned. This is
Several
nasty.
nuclear power plants in various parts of the world have begun experiencing malfunctions of their meter systems. Speculation is rising that the recent network abnormalities are the likely cause of the malfunctions. The WACPO is requesting that all nuclear power plants worldwide be taken offline until the cause of these problems is confirmed. In an unscheduled press briefing last night, the International Space Association announced that the space station Village may fall from orbit and plunge into the atmosphere. The cause is a network system malfunction, and the organization is doing everything possible to restore Village's orbit.
This is so nasty. The plane from before.
Ace Airlines' new ASST, a supersonic commercial airliner pressed into service earlier this year, lost attitude control in flight and was forced to perform an emergency landing. There are 40 confirmed injured, according to authorities. Rescue efforts are continuing to free victims still trapped aboard the wreckage.
This too?
During a trial run, a linear motorcar derailed, crashing into a local residence. According to authorities, the accident was caused by a malfunctioning hover guidance coil, although there are reports that the linear motorcar lost contact with the control center. Details are still under investigation, but speculation among industry watchers is already circulating that the trouble was yet another incident connected to recent network problems.
That... Kubia. Sakaki on the front page. Well, he's dead, so... Ovan's being blamed for a naturally occurring organism. To be honest, I think I understand how Ida came into being. Without Aura, the personality sampling software in Harold's black box system went berserk. The result of that is Ida. After all deleted vagrant eyes, all personality sampling data in Harold's black box, it's all fed towards Aura. Her very existence is somewhat of a life stream for all of the junk personality data in the world. But she flew the coop, as we all know. So the sampling software accumulated data unchecked. Those berserk monitoring mechanisms likely became Ida, or at least that's what I'm inclined to believe. is a second crisis. The first crisis was instigated by Morgana. This crisis, on the other hand, was instigated by Ida, and is being solved by what remains of Morgana.
Let's go to Sigma Incensed World's buildup to meet Ovan's little sister, Aina.
Okay, in that case, I'm bringing... Zelkova and Kaede. I want to see what I can do holding onto these. Aina is waiting for us.
Third Unit Leader Kaede, reporting for duty. Razor Dance! Wow, that was fun!
Oh, nice. So I can sling my guns wildly, sort of like how Linkle does in Hyrule Warriors.
Alright, let's have some fun! Razor Dance! What? Done already? The situation is favorable. On guard! Reaper's Dance! Disaster Sword! Lord Zelkova, my blade is yours to command.
notice that all of Haseo's forms have a big focus on his hips. In his third form, it was the armor. And now it's those discs on the back of him.
I won't hold back!
They have like some sort of hip fetish.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Over in designing and modeling.
Here goes.
I bet they go to strip clubs and watch girls naked clap.
What? Done already?
Personally, I think naked clap videos are hilarious. But some people actually get turned on by them. I know talking about off-color things is part of the course for my channel, but I earnestly do worry about getting demonetized.
The situation is unfavorable. Retreat! Razor's Edge! The situation is favorable. On guard! Dismiss the sword! Reaper dance! It seems we've overestimated them.
They've kept building this game so far and far outward. Even though I know, I've heard that the fourth installment for this version is limited in scope. You can't help
It's the perfect chance to take the offensive. Disaster sword! Reaper dance! Razor Edge!
I didn't even break a sweat.
Whatever this cheat alchemy thing is, it seems to be beyond my scope for the time being. At any rate, I'll just consolidate what I can. sword that Taihaku gave me.
The situation is unfavorable. Retreat! Reapers down!
Covering more elements.
Done already?
There seem to be teleporters around. I sense another report coming up.
Disaster sword!
Is that all you've got?
The situation is favorable. On guard! What? Done already?
I love how childlike and innocent Zelkova is in spite of his prestige. It reminds me of Goku or Zeno.
I won't hold back! Reapers down! Disaster sword!
I didn't break a sweat.
A resident of Net Slum. Says a lot about his background. Although not outright. The way that it's supposed to in the next installment, but I'm going to keep hush-hush for now. Whether it'll take me back in a circle or not, I don't know. No. It's taking me forward.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
Razor's Edge! Reaper dance!
This is a piece of cake.
Okay, now that I've gotten used to the gun, I recall that there are those trigger combo things that you can set up by using multiple weapons. On to the next block, huh?
crush you! Tri-strike!
Disaster sword!
Vaguely reminds me of Phantom Gainer.
Reaper's dance!
Hyrule Warrior is the
Tri-strike!
camera. A lot of so
Lord Zelkova, my blade is yours to command.
Alright, so moving forward.
Bring it on!
Disaster sword!
I didn't even break a sweat.
Much better. Realized I haven't been gaining as much EXP as I should because I don't have a train item on. So, the single slot is Amber Dragonite. Double slot is Chain Dragonite.
I am
What
here to
tool
serve.
will they draw on next for the final Dragonite?
Reaper's dance!
Tri-strike!
What? Done already?
Yeah, that's definitely a difference in the experience I'm gaining.
Third Unit Leader Kaede, reporting for duty. Reaper's
Tri-strike! Tri-strike!
What? Done already?
Can't help but wonder about the nature of Sakaki's coup prior to coming in contact with Ida.
You're open!
Whatever.
Reaper's dance! Razors
I didn't even break a sweat.
That would explain a lot about Sakaki's terms of employment. His exploitative terms of employment.
Here goes!
Yep. Children in a detention center. Crossing our borders, right?
Spy strike!
I don't care what your stance is. Something that dehumanizing and traumatizing to children is just unforgivable. And I know that, like Sakaki, our president is just the amalgamation of all the evil that's been festering in our society. Sampled by everything he gave us,
Spy strike!
Disaster sword!
I didn't even break a sweat.
of course, the people on the left are all like the CC Corp executives. So, politics are fucked up no matter what side of the aisle you're
You're
on.
Haseo, aren't you?
And you?
I'm Aina.
I guess you finally woke up.
I was asleep for quite a long time.
How do you know who I am? I thought you were unconscious when Ovan and I first met each other.
I was unconscious in the real world, but I have memories of the world. They are my brother's memories.
Ovan's?
My sleeping consciousness would sometimes connect with the Ida in my brother's left arm. I saw faint visions of what was happening in the world. It was almost as if I were dreaming.
Because you'd become one with Ida?
Yes. And so that's why I was with my brother. Always with him.
Well, that's good. Ovan's greatest hope was to bring you back to consciousness. I'm sure he'd be...
Good?
Huh?
What's good about this? My brother is comatose, wavering between life and death.
I see. Since he was at ground zero of the rebirth, I'm sure that Ovan suffered much deeper damage than the rest of us. So he's in a coma.
Haseo, I was wondering, do you remember when you first met my brother? My brother saved you, remember? He guided you and helped you! So I don't understand! Why didn't you save him?
Oh dear.
What the hell was that tremor? Was that because of Kubia's presence? Let's go to Raven's at home.
It's just the people who want to make money. And the worst ignorant dregs of our humanity. We either have something like the CC Corp execs, or we have something like Ida. like aura. It sucks. And those who come pretty damn close, they always get shot down by the big wigs. Big money. The lobbyists. I wish they'd all go to hell. I wish every one of those filthy CEOs had their throats slashed. They're what made this prophecy in this game possible. In real life. This should have stayed fiction.
Kubia has become active, fragmented, and has begun corroding various areas.
I apologize for my rant, by the way.
This is a huge burden, not just for the world system, but for the entire network.
The net?
I think we can presume this is Kubia's influence. There is already a significant impact on the infrastructure. At this rate, it's likely to cause a lot of damage.
So in other words,
Humanity is teetering on the verge of the third network crisis.
Oh, Haseo!
Bo, what's wrong?
It's Aina! Some terrible monster I've never seen before is after Aina!
A monster you've never seen before.
No doubt Kubia is involved in this.
I want to save her! Please, help me out, Haseo!
Kubia is the shadow of Epitaph users. It would be dangerous. Then again, Ovan sacrificed himself to save that tiny life. We cannot let it be lost. Pai.
Yes, I'm searching for her now. I found her. Aina's current position is Sigma fleeing dismayed emotion.
Her mental state right now.
I want to go too. Please take me with you, Haseo.
All right, come on. We've got to hurry. Let's invite Bo to Sigma fleeing dismayed emotion. We've got to save Aina. She's Ovan's little sister.
Although, before we do that, there's something I want to try. Yeah, screw it, on second thought, yeah. suppose, though, that tirade I just went on was a sample of my own darkest desires. More fodder for what made this current situation.
Divine punishment for all that oppose God! You will suffer before I end you for good! I am going to utterly destroy you! Divine punishment for all that oppose God! You will suffer before I end you for good! I am going to utterly destroy you!
Satisfaction of the system is no different from Kake's
Divine punishment for all that oppose God!
One thing I know is that unlike Kake, I have no illusion.
You will suffer before I end you for good!
I see myself
I am going to utterly destroy you!
That was close. That advantage, I realize, it's a very thin margin, really. It's hardly worth celebrating.
From heaven, I will punish you as you deserve.
Gotcha. This is the exact remix of Cortex Final
Consume it! Consume it!
Okay, let's see if I can pull this off a second.
Consume it! Surpass your limits!
I wasn't fast.
Haseo, try to surpass me! Consume it! Surpass your limits!
Okay, that one was a bit more successful.
Haseo, try to surpass me!
I think I've gotten the eye for the timing. Whatever limited degree.
Haseo! Surpass your limits! Haseo, try to surpass me!
Damn it. Back up. Phew. That one was a bit easier for whatever reason than the real thing. But I've spent enough time goofing off. Let's go after Ina. Although, I would like to check in on my campaign status. Not too shabby. Whew.
Hey!
Still insufficient.
Oh my!
Still no sign of gates. Actually, I don't think I checked the alchemy district closely enough.
If we're heading to that area,
We should. Oh,
if we're
right.
heading to that
let's
area.
save.
I want to save her. Please, help me out, Haseo.
Yeah, I got it. Let's hurry.
Oh? Of course, the anomalies will be in fields as well as dungeons.
It's the perfect chance to take the offensive.
Reverse touch!
Tri-strike!
Do you give up?
Perfect chance to take the offensive.
I'll crush you!
Disaster sword! Almost done! Disaster sword! Almost done!
Turn to play.
Disaster sword!
Do you give up?
Chase the wind.
7 battles. I'm sorry, I'm getting an interruption here. Sorry. Again. I have a lot of people in my life who need to know every little thing that I do. on the topic of immoral use of political influence, I'm really enjoying Sacha Baron Cohen's new Who is America? Not only does it really nail some of those jerks, but it's also funny.
It's the perfect chance to take the offensive. Disaster sword!
This is a piece of cake.
It's the perfect chance to take the offensive.
Everyone's stats seem to be down.
It's my turn to play!
This is a piece of cake.
Okay, the Beast Temple is open. I think Ina might be on the other side of it. Oh, Mega Grunty. There's been a dearth of him in this new installment.
Oh well.
Hey, bro! Be a butt! Jim Spears!
Whatever. I'm sure that to compensate for the insane scenarios they're putting me through in the main game, they're gonna make up for it with the post-game. There's always been a massive post-game payoff, even in the original series of .hack in R1. A post-game payoff in spades, really. I'm sure Haseo's no different. Oh? So it's here.
Ina!
Let's do this. Let's save Ina. Here goes.
They were like...
Disaster sword! It seems we've overestimated them.
We did it!
Kubia enforcers in this game.
Aina!
Foot soldiers of Kubia.
It's dangerous here. Let's head back.
Yeah, come with us, Aina. Aina! Shut up! Oh. Those guys are the ones that are breaking the world right now, aren't they? If my brother isn't in the world, then let it end for all I care. If they think my brother was bad, then their stupid game can just go away forever. No. The world. The world was where I could meet my brother. That's the only thing the world ever really meant to me. Haseo! You couldn't bother to save my brother. And not just that. You wiped out Ida. And cut the last link between my brother and me. If I could have chosen, I would have preferred to stay linked together with my brother through Ida. I would have been happier that way. Happier than now. All I am now is miserable. I was way happier when I was lying there unconscious. No, Aina, don't. You can't throw all your painful feelings at somebody just because it hurts. Haseo is a nice person, and he has a good heart. So you just can't take advantage of his kindness like that. You shouldn't try to hurt yourself by hurting somebody else.
Aina. Ovan wanted to save you. And you've got to believe in what he did. Who'll believe in him if not you? Ovan desperately wanted you to live.
But I'm sorry. But
We've got Aina. Let's head back to the Serpent of Lore for now. Aina?
Sakubo is with her. I think she finally understands that blaming you won't bring Ovan back. Let's just leave her alone for a while.
Haseo, that monster you fought, was one of Kubia's hunting dogs, a Gomorrah.
Wait, you mean that wasn't the real thing?
Indeed. Furthermore, Kubia is capable of producing endless numbers of Gomorrah.
Whoa, that means...
there can be little point in attacking a single Gomorrah. Our one chance may be to eliminate Kubia's main body. However,
Kubia is the anti-existence of epitaphs. Fighting each other would only result in our powers canceling each other out. Now that we've lost the epitaph of rebirth, we would be destroyed if we tried to fight it head-on.
Oh no! So what can we do?
if we could converse with God.
God?
Have you not heard? There was once a goddess watching over the world.
A goddess?
The goddess was the world's strings, the system itself. The ultimate AI that once ruled over the world. Aura.
Aura. That's what they say she was called.
Aura.
The goddess. A deity that exists in the world. If she was the system of the world itself, then perhaps...
But how are we gonna talk with this aura?
It's a path not even Ovan was able to walk. It will no doubt be difficult.
Hulgron's Cathedral. Let's go to Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground.
Very well. I shall accompany you.
I'm coming too. Aina. I have something that my brother gave me.
Let's invite Yada and head to Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. We might be able to find out something about Aura.
The entire backstory of this game was written around her disappearance.
Looks like Kubia isn't here yet.
It appears it's being protected by a holy power.
You sound like you really believe in this god, Yada.
Here's the cathedral. Let's go.
He believes because he aided in her apotheosis. By the way, Aura is called the ultimate AI because she has the perfect capacity to learn from her mistakes. Trial and error. That is what constitutes a perfect AI.
We don't know what'll happen.
In order to search for the ultimate AI, Aura, Ovan formed the Twilight Brigade and invited you into it.
The Twilight Brigade's objective was to locate the Key of Twilight.
The sign that they'd arrived at truth. I believe that Ovan may have originally sought to borrow Aura's power in order to exterminate Ida.
The 8 epitaphs represented the truth to Ovan. Signs showing him the way to meet Aura.
Ovan.
Hey, what did Ovan leave with you anyway?
This.
The book.
Wait, wasn't that in the Creator's room?
That white place?
My brother. He read books to me all the time. Lots and lots of books from that secret room. And my favorite one, the one he read to me the most, was the Epitaph of Twilight. Huh? What?
Of course. It was Aura who created that book. To give Kite his bracelet.
Aina!
Could this be?
Is Aura using Aina as a medium?
Yet to return, the Shadowed One, who quests for the Twilight Dragon, rumbles the Dark Hearth, and Helba, Queen of the Dark, has finally raised her army. Aperon, King of Light, beckons. At the base of the rainbow, do they meet? Again, abominable ways. Together, they fight.
What is this? What's going on?
Could this be the original text of the Epitaph of Twilight?
It's reacting to my epitaph.
It can't be. I see. Yes, of course. The key of Twilight is the sign of the truth.
You mean if we bring all 8 Epitaph user PCs here?
Most likely.
But Yada, Ovan's gone.
Remember, Haseo. Remember Ovan's words.
Ovan's words.
Defeat me this time once and for all. Come, Haseo. Use your avatar. The one that devoured 7 of the 8. Defeat me with your fully developed avatar, your Grim Reaper.
They're all in me?
That's right, Haseo. You and your terror of death fought our avatars and devoured them. As a result, you carry the powers of all 8. The key is within you.
So that means I'm...
Haseo, you are what Ovan was searching for. It's you, Haseo. The key of Twilight is you. Aura. Awaken the goddess that left this world.
All of them onto myself.
Alright, come on, come on! I'm right here! Skate!
Them?
These guys!
Here they come!
Here goes!
All right!
Disaster sword! Disaster sword! Disaster sword!
Gunball!
Melee!
Gunball!
Disaster sword!
Can't these guys die?
Stop at once.
That voice. I know who it
What
is.
the?
It's Aura.
They obeyed.
Yes, of course. They're Aura's knights. Are these the pursuers Ovan mentioned? Are they the guardians of the system?
Then that means they were after anomalies in the system of the world. They were after Ida and Ovan.
I beg your pardon, but are you?
Kubia is the shadow of you Epitaph users.
So you know everything already.
You've used Ina's PC as a vessel.
Yes.
Aura, were you the one who brought about Fidel's prophecy? If so, then tell us. Tell us how to save the world from Kubia.
Great goals are always fulfilled through personal sacrifice.
Personal sacrifice? You mean Ovan? Or...
Do you mean we should abandon our Epitaph user PCs?
I get it. If Kubia is the anti-existence of epitaphs,
The man who used the epitaph of rebirth has already been lost. Even if the remaining 7 epitaphs were sent back into the world,
it wouldn't work?
I am the one who remains asleep. I have no power to decide the future of this world. The future of this world will be decided by you players of the game, by people. The future of the world lies at the ends of human will.
Is that why she left? To fulfill a future through human self-determination? The principle that I operate on?
What's this?
I am Aura.
twilight goddess that brought about this world's dawn. Yet once again, the twilight of the gods has come. You who seek light in the twilight, you who are like me, the little children of Morgana. May you find happiness.
Aina.
Aura. She's gone back into the world, into the vast sea of data.
We can't stay here much longer.
Head back to the Serpent of Lore.
She's at the source of the ontological realm. She is the absolute in data. That is, in the network.
Kubia's consumption is faster than I'd predicted. Most of the players have begun logging out, having sensed something unusual is going on. At this rate, countless towns will cease to function.
I see.
If we have business in a town, it may be best to take care of it now. Let's head back to the Serpent of Lore when our preparations are complete.
We've got to take care of our errands in town right now. Let's head to Raven's at-home when we're done preparing.
This is it. The true end game. Well, I don't feel like beating around the bush. I'll go directly to Kubia. It's time for those footsteps of a great shadow to be silenced.
It seems Kubia is consuming all of the servers. Unfortunately, there's no safe place left in the world.
Master Yada, your orders!
We will take shelter in the outer regions. Let us prioritize the safety of Epitaph users.
Outer regions?
A place that is and at the same time isn't the world.
The net slum!
We'll have to move directly to the net slum from here.
We've already sent Kuhn and the others ahead. The general PCs who were still logged in have also gone to the net slum.
This place won't hold much longer. Let's begin. Commencing transfer.
I realized something about the Serpent of Lore. The Ouroboros, the serpent eating its tail. It is coiled around the world.
It's time for us to abandon GU's base of operation.
And its source. For it to be turned inward towards Aura. Through Yada's desires. And also to be at the base of the world's operation.
Huh. So that was Aura. The world's ultimate AI. I never thought that I'd ever get to meet a deity.
Yet we did. In spite of that, Aura had no intention of coming to the world's or the network's salvation.
Perhaps that's because Aura is now a system without a voice.
You mean like a natural system?
Perhaps just an aloof system. Aura flows along with the world. She is as the world is.
Calling her a goddess and worshipping her image is simply the way humans chose to see her. Maybe that's the reason why Aura decided to leave the cathedral's altar.
Do you mean there's no longer a way to exterminate Kubia?
Let's try to think of other strategies.
Revoked? I hope this is temporary.
Is this the Serpent of Lore?
I've moved the bare minimum of the Serpent of Lore's systems here to the net slum.
Look at this! Zelkova, you can use the Serpent of Lore?
Zelkova's skills are equal to mine and yours, Pi.
Kubia has already reproduced and overtaken the world. And that's not all. Kubia's influence is causing an excessive strain on the entire network.
Necrosis is occurring in areas of lower tolerance.
At this rate, the network will lose function and eventually shut completely down.
Yeah, but this is the year 2017!
If the network dies, people's lives, cities, even countries won't be able to function.
Now,
what's this?
all of the nuclear power facilities throughout the world. At present, operations at all of them have become abnormal.
What?
They are currently trying all methods to regain control of the systems. However, at this point, no effective means have been found. If this continues, there will be meltdowns.
Oh no!
Meltdowns? All over the world?
You may not wish to believe it, but yes.
Doesn't that mean the whole human race is in danger?
Yes.
Then this truly is the third network crisis. Humanity has taken its first step into it.
All of this is because of Kubia.
Zelkova, can you locate Kubia's main body? I am presently searching for it. However, it will still require a little more time.
The real problem is all the Gamoras. Even if it's completely pointless to attack them, if we were to leave their multiplication unchecked, then humanity itself could face unimaginable peril.
Let's fight him.
You want us to take that mess on, one at a time?
Is there any other way? Until we find where Kubia's main body is, we've got to defeat the Kubia Gamoras. Shino. And Alkaid. And the other lost ones. All of them are still here. We're the only ones that can save them. And still, we haven't done a thing. We haven't fought against the anti-existence. We haven't fought Kubia. As long as there's something I can do, I can't just sit here and do nothing. So come on, everybody, let's fight.
In order to do everything we can do right now. Yes, Haseo's right.
Well then, I'll ask the general players to give us some backup. So that we can defeat the Kubia Gamoras that have spread throughout the world. Well, we are short on manpower. do you suppose they'll do? Besides, most of the players logged out when they started to see that something was wrong.
Let's try it! Even if we can only get one person to help us, that'll still be better than not doing anything at all! Come on, everyone. Let's do everything we can! Don't you agree, Haseo?
Yeah, let's do it!
I'll make the arrangements. I believe this is going to take some time, so please, look around the net slum in the meantime.
It's gonna take a while to get the general players together. Maybe we should look around the net slum and prepare for the fight with Kubia. You guys, you're okay!
Haseo! Haseo! Hey, that terrible monster is causing the world to... I don't know what all of this is, but things are getting pretty bad right now, aren't they?
The world's in danger right now. You guys stay here.
Right, got it! Hey, I'm gonna open a guild shop here. Hope you use it anytime you want.
Haseo?
Saku. So, you're back. And,
Stupid!
Huh?
Maybe you thought you won me over with that stupid email, but you so did not!
I'm only adventuring with you again because they're so hopeless. Just consider yourself an extra to Master N and Bo. You got that?
She's a little snot.
Man, what was all that about? Well, she seems happy, so whatever.
Okay.
Zelkova said he'd ask the general players to be reinforcements for us. Maybe I should log out and check my email or something.
So being a junkie is going to take a strain on my system, so you might